This ride was built at the intersection of nostalgia, modern engineering, and Disney storytelling, one that was designed to bridge generations. Familiar enough for families, advanced enough to quietly push ride technology forward. My name is Park Hopper Chris, and this is Sunday Ride Showcase, the weekly series where every week I take an attraction from around the world and do a deep dive into its history, how it works, and its impact on the theme park world. And today, on episode 49 of Sunday Ride Showcase, we're heading to the heart of Fantasyland at Walt Disney World to explore an attraction that redefined what a family coaster could be. This is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Before we get into the video, real quick, I just need to say this. There are 91.2% of you who aren't subscribed who keep coming back. Dude, it's literally free.
Oh my god! Wow!
It costs you nothing and at the same time helps me out tremendously. So please, do me a favor and just press subscribe, especially if you keep coming back and you enjoy the content. Just do it. Go now. Okay? Bye. Thanks. In the late 2000s, Walt Disney World faced a quiet problem. Fantasyland, the emotional core of Magic Kingdom, was beloved but kind of outdated. Many of its attractions had remained unchanged for decades. And while nostalgia carried them far, Disney knew the land needed something new to anchor the next generation. The answer became the largest expansion in Magic Kingdom history, New Fantasyland. At the center of that plan was an attraction tied directly to Disney's first full-length animated feature, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The original Snow White's Scary Adventures dark ride had been a staple of the park since opening day, but it was never truly about Snow White herself. The new ride needed to feel warmer, more inviting, and technologically impressive, while still respecting the legacy of the film. That ride would ultimately become Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Instead of replacing Snow White's Scary Adventures with another traditional dark ride, Imagineers made a bold choice. They blended two ride types into one experience, a steel roller coaster and a story-driven dark ride. This hybrid design allowed Disney to introduce a thrill element without alienating families. The ride would be gentle, approachable, and visually spectacular, a transition attraction for guests moving from classic dark rides into coasters. Opening in 2014, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train immediately became one of the most anticipated attractions Disney had built in years. It wasn't tall and it wasn't fast, but it was something new for Disney. At its core, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a steel coaster manufactured by Vekoma, but the track is only part of the story. The defining feature of the ride is its swinging vehicle system. Each train car is mounted on a pivot that allows it to sway gently from side to side as it moves along the track. The motion is not random, it's carefully balanced and controlled, responding to turns and speed to create a smooth, floating sensation. The result is a ride that feels dynamic without ever feeling aggressive. The swinging enhances the illusion of movement, making small drops feel bigger and turns feel more playful. Unlike traditional coasters that rely on speed, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train relies on kinetic charm, motion designed to feel musical, rhythmic, and story-driven. The heart of the attraction lies inside of the mine. Here, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train shifts from coaster to dark ride. Guests glide past audio animatronics of the Seven Dwarfs at work, singing and dancing deep underground. These figures were a major leap forward for Disney. The dwarves used advanced facial animation technology, blending digital projection with physical movement to create expressions that feel fluid and emotional. This allowed Imagineers to achieve a level of character realism previously impossible with traditional animatronics. Lighting plays a critical role here as well. The glowing gems embedded throughout the mine react to movement and sound, giving the illusion that the cavern itself is alive.
Outside the mine, the ride becomes a scenic tour of Seven Dwarfs' world. Rolling hills, gentle drops, and wide turns allow riders to take in views of Fantasyland while maintaining a steady, flowing pace. The swinging vehicles are especially noticeable here, creating the sensation of dancing along the track. This section reinforces the ride's identity. It isn't designed to overwhelm, it's designed to invite. Even before boarding, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train made history. The queue itself became part of the experience. Guests passed through Dwarf's cottage and into the mine where interactive elements allowed them to polish gems using hand motions. This was Disney leaning into the idea that waiting could be entertaining, a philosophy that would later become standard across parks. The queue also sets the emotional tone. By the time guests board the train, they already feel immersed in the story. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train quietly influenced a generation of Disney attractions. It proved that family coasters could be technologically ambitious, that thrill rides didn't need intensity to be engaging, and that nostalgia could coexist with cutting-edge engineering. Later, attractions like Tron Light Cycle Run and Cosmic Rewind would push technology further, but Seven Dwarfs Mine Train laid important groundwork by redefining expectations for what a coaster inside a castle could be. Despite its popularity, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has faced criticism. Some guests expect more thrills, others expect more story, but the ride was never meant to dominate either category. Its role is transitional. It's the ride that introduces younger guests to coasters and older guests to modern Disney ride systems. In that role, it succeeds. Nearly a decade later, after opening, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train remains one of the most popular attractions in the Magic Kingdom. Its wait times reflect not hype, but endurance. It represents Disney at its most intentional, designing an experience that balances comfort, innovation, and emotional connection. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train isn't built to shock you. It's built to welcome you. It's a reminder that not every great ride needs to push limits. Sometimes the most important attractions are the ones that gently guide guests forward, from the past into the future. Thank you for watching episode 49 of Sunday Ride Showcase. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes, and ultimately, it supports me in the best way possible. Until next time, I'll see you in the queue.